30 guys in the first meal. Wow. At least. What?
Visitors, I have some friends, a lot of boys.
Some Israelis came.
What?
Some Israelis came.
Oh,
Because the Israelis didn't have food.
no.
It was all off Shabbos.
One came, I saw one for sure.
Okay. Okay, the Siyata Dishmaya came late. It was on Chodesh, and he kissed my brother. I had to take care of him. No, we're not going to break the shiur. We'll do a shiur for 20 minutes. I want to finish the Tosfot, which we didn't do. Vim Toima, it's the middle of Tosfot. Voga ben Ezekim Nami. It's the middle of Tosfot. We stopped. We said over by heart, and we didn't details, but we didn't read it inside. Tosha says we learn from the Ziki the Shvei Kesef. When the Torah wrote the word Kesef, by Kiche is the F point, it says the word Kesef. We learn from the Ivri that Shvei Kesef is also like Kesef as far as Mitzad Adina works. In Toima Voga ben Ezekim Nami Ksiv Kro Kesef Yoshiv Lebol of Darshinon Yoshiv Rabbi Shvei Kesef. So by Ezekim also we found that the Torah wrote Kesef, and there's a limud to tell you that Shvei Kesef. If so, Avu Nezikim bevedivri shnei ksuvim aboim kirav melamdim. We have Nezikim and Evedivri, both of them are two verses which come tell you the same thing, and they don't teach. There's a rule. One of the 13 attributes is what? Shnei ksuvim. If you have two verses that tell you the same thing twice, ke'echod, like one thing, Emelabdim will tell you only here, nowhere else. The logic. Because if it was anywhere else, there's enough for the Torah to write once, enough to have twice. If the Torah wrote it twice, it means what? There's only here, nowhere else. It's a logic. It's a common sense. But anyhow, it's a midah that we have a tradition from Sinai that's a rule in the Torah.
He didn't say it as the name was straight. He said it means if you accept what I just said, then
yes, if I accept that Nezikim says the same thing, so then Nezikim and Nevidim. Yes, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what's not Be'echa. Because Nezikim, I understand, because Nezikim is a payment, and Nevidim is a kinyan. So, if you're talking about the words, when the Torah says Kesef, what the word means in the Torah, so it's okay, it's the same, it's two verses. But if you're talking about the mahut, the essence of it, two different things. One is a kinyan, one is a payment. And it's not just the word kinyan kain. If so, Nezikim evedim v'shnei melamdim.
that's the standard way of learning the two texts. Is that like the word or
yes, if we're talking about the mahut, two different things. We're talking about the words. Tell us at Kesef, what does it mean? So yes, it's shnei ksuvim.
learn that the word.
Yes, that's what I understand. So Taisus answers two answers. V'yeshloima, the tarvayu tzrichi, both of them are needed. Which both of them, Nezikim and Evedivri. Di kosav Eved Grede, the Torah will write only slave alone. Lo matzi lemeilav Nezikim mineh, I cannot learn Nezikim from Eved. Lefi, because shematzinu sheikpid hakosuv, as we found that the Torah was careful. The inyan meita reference to pay meita. When you pay land, you have to pay the best land. Vesal kedaita chamina. There was a half a minute to say. Nami kesef. Also, when you pay with money, Dafka kesef v'lo shovya, not its value. The same way when I pay land, I need to pay the best land. Also, when I pay movable things, money, I should pay the best money, which is money, and not its value. No, he's not saying one. Not saying it's the same. Shov is less. Yeah, and better land. Now, one second. If I pay you meitav, it's not worth more. I owe you $1,000. I can give you ziburis of 100 square meters, and I can give you meitav of 50 square meters. And it's all the same value. It's all the calculations, and the values are all in. It's only that meitav is easy for me to get rid of, and the ziburis is less. It's all part of the price. Yet we have to pay meitav. So same thing with like what? Music. Huh? Okay. Okay, good. Baruch Hashem. Baruch haba. Good, Baruch Hashem. What's your Hebrew name, Hercules? Yes, oh, like my name. Good, Baruch Hashem. Good. So the question is, sorry. So Toises wants to answer why those two ksuvim are not saying the same thing. The Tavai Tzich, both of them are needed. The Kosav Evet Grade, if a Torah wrote only Evet alone, Lo Matzi Lemelav Nezikim, I cannot learn Nezikim from Evet. The same way Neziki, in the same way Evet, Shvei Kesef Kesef. The Torah said Kesef. There's also Shvei Kesef part of it. Also Nezikim, not true. Why? The Fishermatzin, since we found, Shehik Pidakos, the Torah is careful by Nezikim. Yan Meita, when you pay land, you pay Meita. The Sal Kedaita Chamina would think to say, Nami Kesef Davka lo Shovya. When I pay money, I need Meitav. Only Kesef, not Shovya. Kesef Yoshim Rabbi Nezikim. That's when in the verse, Kesef Yoshim was by Nezikim. That's right, Kesef. What? Because since we found by Nezikim is a special halacha that you damage someone, so you want to appease him. So the Torah says, came from the best payment when you pay land. So we'll copy paste this idea that also when you pay movable things, you should pay from the best, which is money and not the value of money. Yes, money is movable. It's metalton. Money is not land. That's the point. When you don't pay land, I would say that you have to pay the best. Meita. What is meita of not land? It's money and not the value of money. That was the Havamina. And therefore, we need a posuk to tell you about Nezim, it's even the opposite. Yeah. When he pays Kaka, he pays Meitav. So even when he pays movable things, not land, he should pay the best. Yes. Okay. It's a dimion. It's a Havamina. That's what we need a posuk for. By Evid Ivri also I need a verse. The Lomatzi Yolif means Nizikim. Evid Ivri cannot learn from Nizikim. The Avamina does Avamina say, Eved Dumya the Nizikim. If I would learn Evan from Nizikim, I would say Evan has to be similar to Nizikim. The Mikne Bekak, if I buy the Evan with land, the boy Meitav, the master must pay the slave Meitav, he buys it with land, or if he buys himself, redeem himself with land, he will have to pay with Meitav. And we know it's not true. That's why I need a verse also by Evan, that Kesef, I wouldn't see that I shouldn't say if I learn from Ezekiel. So when the Evan wants to redeem himself with land, or buys it with land, we'll have to pay Meitav. He says, no, can buy even with Shvei Kesef. because that's the source. The Mekoir. Dayo lovo lanidon. Dayo lanidon. Liot kanidon. Dayo la nilmad to be like the nidon, like the melamed. When I learn something with someone, I have to be like him. Unless there's chilukim, there's reasons. Yes. Now it comes to my mind a kasha. What's my kasha? Kasha is if according to the Pnei Yeshua, it's only Gilui Milsa. So now when I learn the Zikim from Evidim, it's also Gilui Milsa. When I learn Evidim and Evidim, it's only Gilui Milsa in the language. So true Ein Melamdim even by Gilui Milsa. I understand, but how come I would think that Eved will be Eved will be doing the Nezikim that he needs Meitav? It's only Gilui in the Loshen. It's a kasha, strong kasha to me. You hear Reb Shlomo my kasha? So it's a kasha. It's a strong kasha against Ibn Yeshua. I understand that En Melamdim, if the Torah told me twice, even in Gilui Loshen and Melamdim, good. Ibn Yeshua brought a raya from Chuli Nigdizi. But why should I have the same dinim? It was only Gilui.
Why should I have the same dinim?
That's what Tosha says. Tosha says, if it's a real limud, have the same dinim, but it's only Gilui Loshen. So why Tosha says it should be the same dinim? The Choyrot doesn't fit in the Pshat here. The Choyrot.
The Tana that argues with that whole rule of 13 rules is the Tana that argues with.
No, so
he could be going to pain and shield, going with the other Tana. No, they wouldn't get that.
No, he's explaining he's working with this Tana. He explains that. With En Melamdim, which takes away En Melamdim.
Accept that rule.
He accepts it. He says, I accept it. Yeah, he says it clearly. We have to see the inside too. Soon B'ezrat Hashem. Inami, another answer Tosha says. I don't answer. I don't have an answer. We have to see the Pnei Yeshua inside in order for me to get an answer. Yeah, I don't have the Pnei Yeshua inside. You have it, Pnei Yeshua? Let's see if we have here. Let's see the Pnei Yeshua inside.
But that's the Pnei Yeshua. What's that? Yeah, but how do you know that rule applies to the shot and not in the words? How do you know that? That rule just said, that rule tells you a certain equation. It doesn't limit it to the simple halachas. Could be that it could apply to the Bechina of Gilui. Doesn't have to be just the halachic issue. Like, doesn't say that in the rule. You're right. So what does it have to do?
We got to give an answer to that. I don't see any answers. A strong kasha.
Where's the riot that he has that rule applies back on the simple meaning that the shot in the halakha could be on the it could also that rule could apply to Hebrew. It doesn't apply back to the rule doesn't say that in nature exactly how what the china of the two words in each part. It doesn't tell you that. It says they're connected in a certain way. It doesn't tell you exactly which kahina they're connected.
Right. So
there could be a giveaway. It could be also fit into that rule.
it's true. I know that.
Oh,
But we have a problem. Toisa seems to be learning that if it will be written only evedivri, I would say nezikim. Sorry, if the Torah wrote only nezikim, would say evedivri when he being bought or being redeemed, he needs with land, he needs made up. If it's only Gilul and Loshen, the dinim doesn't transfer. I'm talking about, he's explaining Tosfot. Rabbi Shua is explaining Tosfot.
oh,
Okay, I know we didn't learn it inside, but I expected everyone to do learn the Shua themselves. That's why I talked about it in outside. We have to read it inside. Let's continue on. Another answer. Tosha says. So we have a kasha and Rabbi Yeshua. I don't have an answer yet. We have to search. No, he says both. It says clearly both. Lily says both. I looked it inside just now. No. ועל זה מקשי שפיר ויושב ונזיקים. למה לביתיר תונפינן מעבדים ובנזיקים? In the last 5 lines. ומקשי דא ולא שני כסובים, אגב דגילים בסבלמה, אבל הוא שייך שני כסובים. ומשמעוס הכוסו. So he says each one is needed. I'm saying it's always needed, so I cannot learn from another. Why have to learn one another? I don't need to have Gil Loshen.
I mean, he learns from both.
Yes, it's
Why
like
need from why need if it's a dictionary, why need both? Why need both?
right.
That's a it's also cash. Why need both? Is not one.
Right, even by Gilui. So the answer is tzriche. But still, the tzrichusa, it's a knockout, because the tzrichusa means that you have to have tzrichusa in the language, not tzrichusa in dinim. It says tzrichusa in the dinim. Must be it's a real limud and not lotion. You hear Reb Shlomo? It's a strong kasha. It's a knockout. The choyva. You have to check it out. But inami Shlomo. The choyva, yeah. Cannot be the Yeshua. Yeah, I don't know. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. No, since it's such a simple kasha, it must be we wrong. Okay, that's the final answer.
Would you repeat the kasha?
What?
Would you repeat the kasha?
Yes. The Yeshua learns that when we learn from Evedivni or Nezikim, it's only Gilul and Loshen. It's not that we learn one law from the other. It's not we say the law of Shvei Kesef works by Evedivni and Nezikim, also the law by Kiddushin and Erchinu, Shvei Kesef would work also. It's not a limud on the din. It's not b'mematzinu b'yanav. It's a gil in the language, in the lingua. When the Torah said the word kesef, what does it mean? It means plata, means also shvei kesef, means money, value. What does it mean? So we learn from Evidiv in Ezekiel that the word kesef means also shvei kesef. That's what the Torah means. What? Yeah, but the answers doesn't fit. No, the Avamina we learn from them, and the Maskonu we also do learn from them. The only problem is the Shnei Ksuvim. We have 2 verses, same thing. So the Yeshua says the Kasha and 2 Ksuvim was that how can we have a Gilui on the language when you have 2 Psukim saying the same thing? Not only you cannot learn Dinim from them, you also cannot learn Gilui Loshan from them. That's the Yeshua. Yes. The teretz is what? Right. That's good. I agree. The whole beginning of Toshis fits very good. But the end of Toshis is very hard. Doesn't make sense. Because Toshis says if it would say only Nezikim, I won't know Evidivri. Why? Because I would say Evidivri also when he redeems us, would Karka has to pay Meitav. If it's only Gilu and Loshoin, it doesn't have to have the same dinim. Who says? It's only Gilu. When Torah said the word Kesef, it means Shvei Kesef. Why not? Why not? If the Torah needed to say by Nezikim, we have a kasha. Nezikim and Evivi is two verses which are needed for themselves. Mimele, you cannot have a Gilu and Loloshon too. That's something Yeshua. So they says no. Each pasuk by Nezikim and Evivi are needed for themselves. So why Evedivri is needed? If the Torah wrote Nezikim, why I wouldn't know Evedivri that the Evedivri is needed? Not because there's something internal in Evedivri that's needed. Taisha says because I would learn from the Zikim, and the Zikim needs Meitav, so also the Ivri needs Meitav. That doesn't fit. If Taisha would say the Zikim, you know why the Torah said Shvei Kesef? Because I wouldn't think by the Zikim Shvei Kesef Kesef. So you need a Gilu in the Loshon, in the Dinim, and the Loshon too. If the Torah wrote a Vidivri, and if the Torah wrote the Zikim, I won't know in the Vidivri, because in every Vidivri is a Svara that Shvei Kesef not Kesef because he caused he caused he sold Peroshvis. They didn't say that. Taisa said in the first answer that if the Torah wrote Nezikim, I won't know Evidivri not because of Evidivri himself. I will say the same dinim will have the same way Nezikim. There's Meitav also by Evidivri. When he redeems himself, he needs Meitav. That doesn't fit because we're not learning dinim. It's not a limud. It's only Gilul and the Loshoin. Why should it be the same dinim? No, Gilul and the Loshoin. And the Loshoin. In the lingua, Lashoin. Then when the Torah says Kesef, it meant also Shvei Kesef, that's all. So the Torah wrote Shvei Kesef by Nezikim and not Shvei Kesef by Eved. So I will learn the Gilu that the word Kesef of Eved means Shvei Kesef too. They said, doesn't say that. I said, if the Torah only wrote Kesef by Eved and Shvei Kesef by Nezikim, I would say that, and I learned Eved from Shvei, the Nezikim will have the same dinim. Not true, it's not the same dinim, it's only Gilu and Losher. It's a kasha and a bnei Yeshua. Very strong kasha. Very strong kasha. What? What does barter mean? Shvei Kesef, yes. No. Okay. Yes.
Where do we think that the Torah would exclude barter by the word Kesef?
Everywhere there's the word Kesef, I would say exclude.
Say what?
Everywhere the Torah wrote Kesef, I would think only Kesef.
Barter.
Yes. Why? Bar is less. It doesn't have the same points of Kesef.
And all the time there was no Kesef, what would people do?
They can buy and sell, but not get Kiddushin, not Erchin. All those things, no. You can buy and sell. You can buy and sell, but not Mekadesh a woman, not doesn't Erchin, Egdesh, B'Yanaben, all those things. You need, when the Torah says the word Kesef, it means only Kesef. Yeah. Inami. Another answer is Shloimah. Ikosa be'eved, if the Torah wrote only Eved, Avamina, the Dinu shenekel oleveis atzmoi. It makes sense by law to be lenient on an Eved that will be value of money like money. Kedei shelo yitomim en al goyim. Shouldn't get stuck between the goyim. His master is a goy. You want to redeem the Eved. Aval gaben Ezekiel do l'shachem erkach. But Ezekiel does not shaykh that I don't want him to be stuck. He's not, Nezikim's damaged, no master and things like that of going. So therefore, I wouldn't say Shvei Kesef Kesef. When the Torah was lenient or Shvei Kesef, by an Evan, I don't want to be stuck. It is master of Goy. By Nezikim, there's no such law. That's why I need a posuk by Nezikim. Yeah, Venivri that his master is a Goy. Yeah, as well. V'ikosa Nezikim greater, the Torah on Nezikim. Lo matzim levi mina, I cannot learn Evan from him. Sakana lo yesh shom Kesef Evan, the Azaf Amina, the Shvek don't be like Kesef by an Evan. Why? The fish gam hu goram lo limocher al shelo sosam perashviz. Why in Evan Hashem turn around that he needs to sell himself for money? Because he sold Peroshviz, the Gemara says. Come on. The Zalkadaiter Zahavamina, the Nachmir will be strict on him. The Loima to say Dafka Kesel Shovyoni money, not Shovyon. That's it. So what does he say? So the second answer is much better. It fits the issue on the second answer. Second answer says, if a Torah wrote Evan, I wouldn't know in Ezekiel, I would say why. Because Evan, I don't want to be stuck. But in Ezekiel, there's no such laws, I wouldn't be Shvei Kesef Kesef. If the Torah wrote in Ezekiel, I wouldn't know in Evan, of course, Evan will have the same dinim. Because Evan, I wouldn't be lenient to be Shvei Kesef Kesef, because Evan caused himself to be sold. So we want to be strict on him. He's part of the cause. He's guilty. He sold Pereshvis and he didn't care about Hashem's signs. So he had to sell his land, he had to sell his movable, then he had to sell himself. And he wasn't changing. He was going to continue on being bad. One Mishamayim, yes, the Gemara said that's Mishamayim. That's when the Torah wrote those pashas next to each other, the Gemara says later on. So anyhow, so then he can say it's a limun in language, but it's a knas, yes. Says why the Torah wrote by Pidyon Haben ve'Hegdesh that Shvei Kesef Kesef from Klal Pratu Klal. Velo Yoli Medivim Nezikim, I don't learn it from Medivim Nezikim. So he says Lefi Shebol Lemayka Koz V'Shtorois, because Pidyon Haben and Hegdesh you cannot redeem with land and documents. You cannot redeem a firstborn son in the sanctity things. And if I only learn Shvei Kesef Kesef, I wouldn't know. I would think that I can redeem also with land and documents. But Shvei Kesef Kesef. It says no. Although Shvei Kesef Kesef, but not land and document. That's especially that's what I needed. Also, not for the concept of Shvei Kesef, rather for the extra dinim that Karka and Shtoros cannot redeem. Okay, so we have a kasha in the Pnei Yehoshua. We have to look at it. Bezrat Hashem today. Learn the Pnei Yehoshua. We'll learn tomorrow, Bezrat Hashem. And we have to get an answer. Yeah. We have to go over it. Maybe the Pnei Yehoshua later on relates to it.